Thank you for joining us for our song and story today. Today we're talking about bugs, and we're going to go on a bug hunt and see what kind of creatures we can find. We hope you enjoy. We hope we survive. Hey, Doodlebug! Hey, buddy! So I don't know if you can see it, but we found ourselves some sort of a stink bug. Maybe a squash beetle. Let's see what else we can find. Well, we found a spider web. I do not see a spider, but if you look down by this rock, there's like a hole. I don't know what kind of spider this is that makes a hole like that. Do you see it? Nathaniel, look right down here. Yeah. See, it's a big web. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's sing our song. In my garden hangs a spider in his web. A spider in his web. A spider in his web. In my garden hangs a spider in his web. Jesus made the spider in his web. What do you think, Andrew? So we are here by our butterfly bush. Nathaniel just got some of the butterfly flower. You think it might make another butterfly bush? Maybe it's some seed. What do you think, Nathaniel?
Yeah, he was the flower one.
There's a flower one. It still has its beautiful flower on. Ah, there's lots of bugs that like to come to a butterfly bush.
No.
Oh, there's the flower. Thank you. Now you can see the flower as well. Way up high, there's a butterfly up at the top of our butterfly bush. I don't know if I can get it in the picture or not. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It's a beautiful yellow one. Oh, there it goes, flying over to another place. There you go. You can see it now. Oh, who can make a butterfly? I'm sure I can't, can you? Oh, here's a little one. Can make a butterfly. No one but God, 'tis true. So we have a bee right here on this flower. You see it? Yeah, look at that bee. It's a bumblebee. In my garden flies the bumblebee, the bumblebee, the bumblebee. In my garden flies the bumblebee. Jesus made the bumblebees. We're thankful for all the insects that Jesus made. They help to pollinate our plants. Helps to keep everything going well. Nathaniel?
Some paper.
Some paper? That's from our, I think it's a birch tree. Yeah. Leave the rest of it on. It might still need it, but let's take that piece back. We can maybe make something out of it.
Okay.
You want to put it in the stroller so we take it back with us?
Yeah.
Hey, Doodlebug!
Let's go down to the weed.
Just a second. We sure can. Let's sing. Oh, I see the kitty cat. Nathaniel wants to show you guys something. Tell me about this, Nathaniel. What is it?
This is a log.
Okay.
This is.
It's a log, huh?
You have to stay closer.
Okay. I've got it. I've got it for our friends. So I don't know if you can see the ants. Let's see if we can get the focus right. There we go. Lots of little ants crawling up and down this tree trunk. In my garden crawls the tiny, tiny ants. The tiny, tiny ants. The tiny, tiny ants. In my garden crawls the tiny, tiny ants. Jesus made the tiny, tiny ants. Where you going, Drudes? Where you going, Andrew? So this morning we've got a book for you called The Very Clumsy Click Beetle by Eric Carle. One fine morning, a young click beetle decided to go for a walk. At noon, it climbed up and down a flower. In the afternoon, it rummaged through a pile of pebbles. In the evening, it crawled among the tall blades of grass. And when it turned night, the young click beetle crept up a tree. After a while, it got tired and fell to the ground. It landed on its back. The young click beetle tried very hard to turn over into its feet, but it couldn't. "Help!" it cried. All along, a wise old click beetle had been watching the young click beetle. "Tomorrow morning, I will teach you how to click and flap through the air and land on your feet," said the wise old click beetle. "In the meantime, you may as well go to sleep. Good night." The next morning, the wise old click beetle said, "Look at me. This is how it's done." First, it turned onto its back, and then with a loud click, it flipped through the air and landed on its feet. "Now you try it," said the wise old beetle. "Thank you, that looks easy," replied the young click beetle. Just then an earthworm stuck his head up out of the ground. "Look at me," said the young click beetle. And with a loud click, it flipped through the air, but it landed on its back. "How very clumsy of me," said the click beetle. Just then a turtle ambled by. "Better luck next time," said the turtle. "Keep on trying." "Look at me," said the click beetle. And with a loud click, it flipped through the air, but it landed on its back. "How very clumsy of me," said the young click beetle. Just then a snail slithered by. "Don't worry," said the snail. "You'll get there." "Look at me," said the young click beetle. And with a loud click, it flipped through the air, but it landed on its back. "How very clumsy of me," said the young click beetle. Just then a mouse scurried by. "You need a little more practice," said the mouse. "Look at me," said the young click beetle. And with a loud click, it flipped through the air, but it landed on its back. Just then, oh, what was this? The young click beetle had never seen anything so big. It could not move. It was scared.
A man.
It was a man, you're right. "Quick, click and flip," cried the wise old click beetle who was watching. And the young click beetle clicked and flipped through the air. But this time it did 3 graceful somersaults and landed on its feet. "Look at you," shouted the wise old click beetle. "You have done it." The very clumsy click beetle. And while animals may not talk to each other where we can hear them, we know they do communicate. And it's an important story for the lesson of being perseverant and keep trying and trying until you get something right. Thank you for joining us for our song and story today. We hope you enjoyed it. We had fun looking at all the wild critters we could find outside. And now we'll say goodbye. Nathaniel, can you help us sing?
No.
Say goodbye, 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 goodbye. Come back again, we'll see you soon. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. We'll see you tomorrow. You say goodbye? Hey, look at Mommy real quick.
Next time.
Next time, that's right. And goodbye from the cat.